it's like...
And we're live again.
And we're
Surprise.
live again.
Welcome to another episode of Rails Therapy.
Barely made this one.
What did you say?
Barely made this one.
Yeah, we barely made it. Guest, include owner. Guest. Okay.
Those are the things that I have, yeah.
Cool. We literally figured out what we're going to do right before I click the go live button. And so we're going to do it. If you watched it all, the last couple episodes, which you should check out if you haven't, they're up to about 5 million collective views, I think. It's exploded, dude. So it's doing pretty good.
Yes, because I have a soundboard.
And that actually plays through the stream too.
Yeah. Wait until I get my voice changer on and I start talking like this the whole time.
Oh, okay. So we've been working on our Founders Toolkit, which is kind of like our Rails gem that has a lot of stuff that we normally always include and stuff. We were working on some installer stuff, around some generators, things that was cool. So this week, which is also the same week as the last episode. So again, this week, we're going to be doing some guest user stuff.
That was just this week? Oh my God.
That was Monday.
My God.
Dude, we're up to 2 a week now, dude. We need a lot of therapy.
This has been quite the week, man. Quite the week.
Yeah. Need more therapy. Hey, that's too much.
Whoa,
too much terminal.
That's
too much
so
terminal.
Much of
Here we go. Nice.
This I don't even exist anymore.
There we go. All right. There we go. Okay, cool. We did it. We can do it. Hey, that's not part of it. Get out of here. There we go. Cool. Let's go up a couple fonts. Cool. We got our Founders Toolkit thing. So in this, we have like our own securable thing because
please hold. I'll be right
Devise back. Is so Rails too. What, you leaving me? Oh no, I don't know what I'm doing. So yeah, because Devise is so like Rails too. So we do our own thing. A lot of it has to do with Rails now with has secure password. You just roll your own securable, and it's very nice, very easy. So like this is our securable model. As an example, I'll pull up something. Like this is user, and it just includes securable model, recoverable model, and that's our own stuff. So really easy. Has secure password, and then it just validates that the password protected. It's very nice. It's very cool. It's got emailable stuff like that. So Trey hit me up with the idea literally right before, because he was like, we're trying to figure out what to do. Let me turn on Do Not Disturb so no one disturbs me for always. Always. I never want to be disturbed. Never. So yeah, so we talked about doing a guest user kind of deal, which, let's see, he threw me some stuff. So the idea would be, he explained it to me in like 5 seconds before, so hopefully I do it. He's not here, he's leaving me alone, and I'm very scared. So a guest user so that, I'm gonna ramble because I don't know what I'm doing. All right, so we have our current attributes thing. So if you're not familiar with Rails current attributes, that's where you can do anywhere in your code, just like current.user, and that's kind of the current user. If you're familiar with Devise, they always have like the current user method in the controller. Nice part about this is that it's literally anywhere in your code. So that's pretty cool. But the that works if you're signed in. So Trey was like, well, I need some stuff that does a guest user. So if you're not signed in, then it creates a guest user that kind of keeps track of some of those things. He knows what we're doing more than I do. I'm just supposed to drive and type the codes, and he left me by myself. So yeah, we're gonna add some guest user stuff. And I'm literally going off of what he sent me 5 seconds before the stream. Includes owner, yes, true. Yeah. What owns this? You know what I feel like? I feel like Garth in Wayne's World when Wayne leaves, and I'm just sitting here. I don't know what to do. I'm supposed to sell the vacuum, and I don't know. Dude, you left me for way too long.
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to sit here and explain what we're doing.
My wife just left town, so I'm here with the youngest, and he's like, yeah, okay, I'll be good. And then the second we start the podcast, he's like, "Hey, can you come up here? I want candy and to play Minecraft." All right. So what are we doing?
So I was walking through the guest user thing, and I was explaining some of the secureable stuff, some of the current stuff, and then why a guest user would be nice. But after that, I don't really know how you wanted to build this or anything like that. So
yeah, so I'm using guest user on an app that is like a shopping app. So like, I still want like the concept of a user, and I want to know if they're a guest or not, versus just like logged in and to see like where I use this. So like most of this Founders Toolkit has been from stuff that we've abstracted from our own applications. Using navigation is where I'm at. So what I did here is on current, I overrode in mine the user method. So it calls super, or it just instantiates a guest object.
So
yeah, so
obviously that's not what it is, but yeah.
Right, I did like guest.new or something like that.
Okay.
That's what I did for this, and then that got me the guest object, which in my case was just like a plain old class, and I had like an method on there that was like guest question mark, so I could easily like query whether it was the right thing or not.
Okay. Guest. Yep. True.
Yeah, those Ruby 3 endless methods.
Yeah, pretty wild. Where's this gonna go?
Clearly Rubicop does not like it in your config.
Secureable. Yeah, it's very mad. It's very mad. I'm gonna write this to Founders Toolkit. Secureable. Guest. Now are we cool?
Yeah, except that'll probably have to be like scoped and namespaced and stuff.
Oh yeah. Although it's like
inside the gem now. I think your Rubicop might be configured for the wrong version of Ruby.
Huh.
Yeah, it's using the Ruby 2.4 parser.
Live debugging. It's weird. Bundle. Seeing it.
Do you have in your gem file or yeah, I guess we would have to configure the Rubicop to target the right version.
No, we actually have a required Ruby version for this. Nah, dude.
301. Who uses anything less?
Ruby 3 for days.
I don't know if that'll affect Rubicop at all. But...
Hey, we had one viewer. Now we have 0 viewers. Nice. So someone popped in, thought it was crap, and left. Person, if you end up coming back, leave a comment. Say why. Or don't. Say why you don't like my face.
No. Get out of here. We don't want you anyways.
No, it doesn't matter. So this whole podcast thing is our own Rails therapy. This is our therapeutic session.
I need a different type of therapy today, I think. When are we starting the whiskey therapy?
The whiskey therapy? Yeah. Right now?
Dude, just create a Rubicop YAML.
Do we not have it? We don't.
We don't? Well, it'd be a hidden file, so yeah, we probably do. And then just add a target Ruby. Whoa, what is this?
I don't know. I'm gonna do
what? What is that? For anyone that's not watching,
there it is.
Say that because we always inherit from our common style guide. Yeah, and then you should be able to specify a target Ruby parser or something like that in that config.
Well, let me see if this fixes it.
Yeah, that might fix it because I probably do that maybe.
What is going on?
Target Ruby version parameter under all.
Oh, hold on. Oh, no, we don't. Okay, just making sure. So you said something about some target Ruby something.
Target Ruby version under all caps. Probably just like 3.0, I'm guessing. Yeah, 3.01. Sure, I don't know.
Make up your
Who
mind.
knows? I've never made up my mind.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah, that worked.
We
cool.
did it.
Awesome.
That was a good stream, you guys.
Yeah, great job.
See ya.
So why I needed this object was because I have this concept of like owning objects in the system. So I have this concern that's called owner, and it adds a method onto the user and or guest where you can say like user.owns and pass an ownable object to it. That's why I ended up needing this class. So we'll need to namespace this still.
This thing?
No, the guest thing.
No, I know, but this is the thing you're talking
about.
Yeah,
that's the thing I was talking about. Yeah, so it's like just a little like syntactic sugar to make things really nice. So I can know like when you're like I share views. So like in this case, I have products and I show them. Well, when it's the person that owns it looking at it, I want it to look differently than whenever it's a guest looking at it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I use all this stuff for. So I'm guessing what we would want to do is we'd actually, in our installer, probably create a file in app models that's guest and it subclasses this.
Okay. Yep. We can do that. Let's see. We got install this thing. Copy the files. Oh yeah, dude, I love these little.
And then we'll have to modify securable too, if this is turned on. And I don't know if like we want this to be like a config thing or not, or if we just always want a guest user around.
Actually, that's a good point. Well, we talked about doing something where we're going to do. We actually mentioned this the last one too, where we talked about setting up the default of like the sessions controller and all those other things. I guess the question is, do we want to do that by default and you can remove it?
Yeah, this one's interesting because the securable controller, that concern that we have there, there's an extra check in there that we need to add. Because right now it just checks if current user is set to know if you're authenticated. And in this case now, it's always set to something. So I added a class type check. So we have to add something to it if we're going to have guest users. But what I don't know is like, is a guest user something that's interesting on any of your apps that you've built?
I don't have anything yet that is. But
yeah, I wonder if there's like a downside to always setting it up.
Right. If you ever have an unauthenticated page, you at least have some kind of object there to track.
Yeah, especially since it's just a regular PORO.
PORO.
Cool. So we'll just set it by default then.
Yeah. Cool. So then class guest is a Founders Toolkit auth securable guest. Sweet. Oh, and then the what is it? The secure current attributes. This guest new.
Right. We'll probably want to do the. Oh yeah, that actually yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good. Yeah. All right. Then our install thing. We want to copy file guest. App models guest. Cool. So now that's all fine, but now we should probably add this sessions controller.
Yeah, I was gonna say if we're doing that, we should probably go ahead and do like the user stuff in the sessions controller and
yeah. Let's start doing those things.
There's not a single app I've ever made that doesn't need that stuff.
Oh, dude, you know what I'm gonna do right now? After I do this, app controllers sessions controller. I'm gonna select all these things. Leader S. Dude, what was that?
What'd you do? Wait, no, you don't select all those things.
Oh.
It does a sort inside the paragraph, so it actually won't work in this case.
Oh.
if you break after copy file and break before copy file, and then put your cursor anywhere in there.
Whoa.
Yeah.
All right,
I designed it for gem files. So
Yeah.
like, I'm sure there's going to be other use cases, but I hate not. I just got tired of having to like highlight things and type sort out. Don't mute me.
You know what? Touch bar. Yeah, you know what? It's actually speaking of touch bar, I liked Jason's joke about it. I saw the other day. Where is it? This. Okay. So I was like, oh, okay, that's pretty funny. Dude, there's actually people that are going to be upset about the touch bar going away, and I think they're crazy people.
I think they're extremely crazy people.
I can't stand it. I mean, at the very least, I like mine that it has the dedicated escape key, but still,
yeah,
never use it.
Yeah, like I've used it, but it's never made things better. Like it added more button presses to do the media controls.
Yeah.
Like before, like, you know, like my keyboard here is like the play pause and everything is just like right there.
Mm-hmm.
And now and then when they did the touch bar, it's like you have to tap this thing to do the next button. I'm like, wait, this is the opposite of optimization. Like you're making me push more things.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand.
It makes the computer more expensive, though.
I mean, it does. You're right. Remember when they first launched it, that thing would actually freeze on me, and that was real fun.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. All right, check the user. All right, hold on. I actually want to make sure that session controller, yep, that's cool. We got user, which really is this top bit. Cool.
Oh yeah, I haven't used recoverable yet.
Oh, that's nice. Models.
I think that there's a way that we could mimic the directory structure that we want in app within our templates file folder, and then we could pass an entire directory without and like it'll do the whole thing. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, why don't you look that up? Because that would be sweet. And then it's just.
Why don't you look that up? Cinderella,
come on, Net.
Cinderella. Huh?
Oh, speaking of funny songs, so apparently there is a Kids Bop version of WAP now, and it's Wings and Pizza.
Dude, there's a Kids Bop version of everything, dude.
Everything. But can you imagine your kid coming home from school just going WAP, 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 and you're like, what the fuck? And they just go Wings and Pizza. You're like, all right, fine.
You're like, wait, what just happened?
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't see it, so maybe that doesn't exist.
That'd be really cool though.
I mean, we could always list the directory, right, and do it, but then it's like, oh, that seems like so much work. I mean, this is just a podcast.
This is just a podcast?
Yeah, I mean, if you want the real content, you got to troberg.com/subscribe.
That's it. All right, guys. So I'm gonna do this all by myself now, I guess. He's just like, he's so cute waiting in the waiting room. Let's look at this. Look at him. He put his camera off. I was gonna show just like waiting in the waiting room. Should we add him back? Yeah, we'll add him back. Welcome back. You're on thin ice.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna do the user thing. User's there, cool. And then registrations controller. Oh, I got some extra stuff in mind. So I'll have to yank that out. Unless you want it. No. Hey, I don't know what I'm doing again. Registrations controller. Okay, redirect if set.
Registrations controller.
Oh, I guess I'll call it users controller because I do users differently. So like users for me is more like user management, listing users, like I like all that stuff. And then this is
yeah, mine is
more like device kind of stuff.
Yeah, I just have a user controller because like user management is like you don't do new and create typically in those, and if you did, they'd be the same.
Well, I have
no new and create.
Fair. No, I had a reason.
No, it looks like you have edit and update on the registrations.
Oh yeah, because my edit and update's different. But I guess you could still put like render different templates and shit based on whether it's the current user. Man, all right. So I'm gonna go refactor some stuff after this.
I mean, you could just not do the user's controller in this case too.
Yeah, I mean, I think the user's controller makes sense. Right, that's what we talked about before, where it's like...
and that's what I do on all my apps. It's just a user's controller, but...
Well, yeah, because you're operating on the user.
Yeah.
For this, so... All right, let me get this invite token shit. The role shit out of here. That's fine. Oh, but now we can do redirect to edit user. Yeah, this is where I'm kind of like...
You'll need to set user there. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, just successfully updated your profile. Cool. That looks fine. Oh, I need all this stuff. Do we have name? No, we don't have name stuff, so I'll just remove that by default.
No, the only things required are email and password. Oh, and then, yeah, I guess current password too, because the confirmable thing.
Yeah. Yeah. That looks cool. Looks very cool. All right, now go back to install. Let's add that back, or add this. Copy file. Creations. Oh, damn it. No, it's not. No, it's not. Controllers. Cool. Cool. Actually, I kind of want to mimic this anyways. It's just going to start getting... Just add all these directories there. It'll be cleaner. And if we ever decide to do that thing, well, it's there.
You'd add routes too.
Oh, yeah.
Which, of course, they have a helper for, so.
Sweet. Let's move all these. Cool. Cool. Oh, current. Gotta go in models. Guest. Oh, current does go in models, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Great. All right, that looks good. It's nice. Although I gotta edit all these now. Oh, dude, you know what we can do now? Just like...
Yeah, and actually, I think because you've now put them in the directory, you don't need the second argument.
Oh, it just like... Oh, you're right.
Because that's what we did for the top two. And I think we only do it for the last ones because they're in paths.
Sweet. Oh, thanks. I'll fix all those. Oh. All right. This is app models. Sweet. Yeah, that's actually a whole lot nicer now. Nice. Put that there. Great. Sweet. We talked about routes.
Yep.
So we need some routes. You said there was a method to do that?
Call route, and then you pass it the route code. So like literally just the code you would type in the routes file is the argument as a string to a method called route.
Sweet. So this is going to be some like just like resources users. I'm not going to copy this. Oh wait, where's the sessions one? Oh, I have these. I don't know if you have preference around some of this stuff.
I haven't been doing those just because it makes less stuff. And then I like, well, not for sessions, but for like registrations and stuff, then I can just pass users and stuff to generate the paths. Just have resource session and resource user.
Okay.
You, on the other hand, though, probably want resources users, because you have multiple users. Well.
Oh, interesting. I've never used singular resource.
Oh yeah. So like that'll generate a path, so you can go to like /user, for example, if you use the singular, and that's your show action.
Got it.
Right. It assumes a singular thing.
I'm fine with doing this for now. Yeah. Like, because the main app I'm working on now is kind of like that whole user model with the accounts and the partner. It's like so complex that that's not going to be the norm for stuff we're building.
Yeah.
Does that change what you name the controllers? It's still users controller,
nope,
still
sessions. Users controller.
Nice. So the from the controller perspective, it doesn't change at all. It's just like how the route is formed.
Yeah. Yep.
Neat.
So let me look at what the routes look like here.
Go back to Rails therapy.
Yeah, so now then you just get like user new, user edit, and it just knows to do, and like a get to /user does a show. Sweet. So you don't ever have that like extra ID.
Oh, it's just like parsing what you said in my head, and that's cool. Makes sense.
Yeah, so like if you want to edit your profile, it's just user edit.
Nice. If you pass like using the array syntax, like let's see here, your URL, can you still do like edit and then, or did you just do?
Yeah, you both honestly would work.
This is less code too.
I still pass the user object everywhere.
Makes sense. All right, we'll get that bundled. Okay, so we got the routes, got that. Did you want to do view stuff, or did you want like just some super basic view templates?
We can.
We've got Tailwind.
Most of my views are pretty identical to start with.
Got views, sessions, new. So
yeah, I mean, honestly, we don't even need to necessarily style it. Just like getting it on there with errors presenting in the form fields and stuff. At least you have something to start with.
It's form width, right?
Yeah, here, I'm going to send you the...
You have a super basic one. Mine's like super...
It's got styling in it, but it's got errors and all that stuff.
Cool. Styling's fine. Unless you have some like blue shit.
I might have blue.
That legendary Trobach blue.
BG blue 600. Look at that. My button is blue.
You didn't even send me valid
that's
code.
Just Bootstrap showing its head there.
Dude, you didn't even send me valid code.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
That's valid code.
It's syntax error.
Well, you must have pasted it wrong.
Leave it to me to paste something wrong.
Yeah. It's copied from my template.
Unexpected right paren. Yeah, look, you see that right paren there? It's not a good right paren.
Oh, yeah. No, you're right. That's not. What are you talking about? What is wrong with the computer?
I don't know. Hold on. New.
It's really convinced that it's wrong.
HTML ERB. Okay. Just want to make sure I put the right file extension. Yeah, dude, it is.
Oh, and I have the form width is like, seems like, why do I have the URL in there? Did I do that wrong? Or does it get weird with the singular resource? I don't know.
Doesn't like the equals.
But it's supposed to be an equals. I don't know what your thing is yelling at. My Rubicop's totally fine with that template.
That's weird. All right, let's just check it out. Ruby 301. All right, cool. So now we can Rails Founders Toolkit install. Let's just see if I'm curious about work.
It won't.
It might.
It won't.
Dude, I've had weird issues lately where I'm doing like a form fields for or something like that, and then what's not working now?
Those were the errors I saw last time I tried to do it. See, yeah. It's like bundle didn't run or something like that.
It's running install though, and then it complains. It can't find it in Ruby gems?
Yeah, see, I got this sort of error too. It's like super weird. Because now if you run bundle install, it'll just work.
Huh.
Yeah, that was one of the problems I had last week.
Oh, you know what? I'm probably running into it now because I now have the I upgraded to Ruby 3.01, and so it's not cached for me.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Anyways, another time.
Well, unless it
okay, so
then it'll be now.
Yeah. Let's see. Stash it and try again.
See?
Fine this time.
Yeah, so you're right. It's like because it was in vendor.
Mm-hmm.
Huh, that's weird.
Automation, dude. This is cool. Yeah, so we'll start it up and then
watch your form not print and then add an equal sign. Watch it work successfully and
yeah,
wonder why you're
probably. I'm curious if when we open it in this project, if Rubicop will complain.
Yeah, I have a feeling it's like a project related thing too.
Still not copying the shit over?
Yarn.
Should have already copied these files.
Refresh your Control P cache.
Oh, you know what? I didn't add the.
Oh, that's fair.
And this is taking a while, but I'm gonna kill it. Bang. Do it again. I want the template now. Copy the template over. Wanna see it right now. I'm really hoping everything was cached from that previous run. Also, if you really like my singing, please buy my new record on Spotify.
There's a
Spotify's
directory method. A directory method copies recursively the files from the source directory to the root directory.
So what? Just directory? And then
yeah, it's just directory.
Can I just say directory? Because we already have like everything in there, so I just say directory, and it.
No, but then you drop. You only need one for app controllers, one for app models, one for app views.
Oh, I can't just say directory like all of it. So it does all this stuff.
Oh, that I don't know. Only one way to find out.
All the stuff.
This is how you code Rails. You say, I wonder if you can do this, and then you try it.
Pretty much.
And if it still doesn't work, you dig into the Rails code base. And then if it still doesn't work, then you give up.
Yep.
And you come back to it next year.
Okay, so I made a joke on Twitter when we were going live. I said, we'll probably be, here's the link for the video. We'll probably be live in the next like 5 minutes or so, whenever npm install finishes, which could be a while. And then here we are, waiting on npm install.
Technically, you're waiting on Yarn. Just saying.
It's the same shit. It's the same shit.
I'm just saying.
It's the same. It's the same.
It's the worst.
Seriously, everything else finished so fast.
Yep.
And Node SASS.
Node SASS. That's why I try to rip out SASS any chance I get.
Yeah.
With Tailwind, I don't have any need for it.
Yeah.
But it comes like pre-installed on stuff, so I just don't bother. Rails comes with it like set up by default now. I mean, for a while now.
Oh, we should have created this template project without it. Holy moly. Welcome to Rails
guacamole.
Therapy. Waiting on Yarn install. That's the title of this episode.
So,
waiting on Yarn install.
While you are waiting, I have a playlist on my YouTube channel called Shorts. You can get through plenty of those videos right now. Make sure you subscribe and hit the like button. There's also some longer form content because this is Yarn install going. Who knows how long this is going to take? Prepare yourself. Catch up on all the real estate videos that I have because I have a new one dropping in almost exactly 1 hour from now that you all need to go check out. It's awesome. It's like a 13-minute video where I go over every single step that we took to close on our real estate investments. And see, you just got to do some shameless self-promotion to get Yarn install done. So I'm just going to call him. See if he picks up. He probably won't. He's not going to pick up. Why are we waiting for Yarn again? All right, so we're back to some self-promotion. So put your headphones on. Put your headphones on. Put your headphones on. Yarn finished, and now it's doing it again. So that's cool. Oh, wait, look right up at the top. Jip, not okay. Oh, man. Oh,
that's it.
Boy.
No.
What have we done?
Get a stash. Oh, hey, I almost had my standing goal. Walking away from the stream. Right, abort. Hey, Sass. Yep. See ya.
Make sure you remove it from package JSON too, if it's in there.
Yeah. Hold on. I gotta. Okay. And package JSON. There's nothing.
Oh, that's concerning. That means it's probably going to install anyways.
I wonder if there's some other dependency. Like, does Tailwind actually have like a Sass dependency?
I don't think so. I bet you one of those Rails things, packages, node modules thingy, what Bobs do.
Hey, Sass, stop it.
Yeah. Sass used to be the jam, dude.
It used to be, and then Tailwind's the jam now.
It used to be, in like the Sass team is just like, hey, we're going to change our language that we use every 5 years. Like, stop. It used to be Ruby, and then they're like, oh, but like this other thing is better. And now they're doing Go, I think. It's like maybe it's a little more performant or something, but man, that's a giant pain in the ass for the community to deal with.
Yeah. Why? There's a conflict.
Oh, when you save the file, do the topic, and stuff.
Huh?
I don't know.
Yeah. Just yeah.
Yeah. Just yes.
Dude, what is happening? Identical. Oh, dude, I thought did I commit all that stuff? No.
Try it again. Reset and try again.
Yeah, what in the world?
If at first you don't succeed, try again. And if you continue to not succeed, we'll just wrap up the podcast here.
Yeah. Oh, you know what we are doing in this one? We are trying that directory thing.
Oh, dude, that's probably it. That's probably it.
That's not working.
All right. That's fair.
Fix it. Fix it.
Fix it, Rubicop. Thank you. Fix that.
Okay. Do it. Do it. Okay, we'll see who adds Sass.
What's up?
Damn it. Who's doing it?
You'll get it. Who does Node SASS?
Webpacker, dude.
Told you. Told you it was a Rails thing. I think because they default include like the... Although they might not do that on beta 6 because they remove a lot of those loaders now. Did we install beta 6 on this one? I don't think we did yet, right?
No. No. Which we want to because
we want to. We just haven't gotten there yet. Jit.
Like that.
And in case you didn't realize, Webpacker considers beta after pre, even though all the other tools in the world consider pre after beta. So you can't just use a tilde because...
Oh, right. There it is. And literally explaining what you were just saying. I got the pre.
Oh, right. Because you used a tilde. Also, the equals is unnecessary, but that's okay. We won't
Gemma life. Gemma life. You know I can hear everything you say.
He can't really.
There we go.
Gemma life. Sounds like a gummy vitamin company.
Gemma life.
Yeah, they're little Ruby Gem gummy vitamins.
All right.
That's our first swag. Gummy vitamins in the shape of the Ruby Gem.
Dude, okay. We
comment down below if you'd buy those.
Yeah, because that's going to be our only merch for Rails.
We're so good at coding, you can definitely trust us with a non-FDA certified gummy vitamin.
That's it, dude. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I'm so mad.
I mean, what'd you expect?
Hey, who's the main maintainer for that? Is DHH doing that?
Are you gonna tweet him?
No, I'm just gonna say on the stream that no one watches. Hey, hey, listen. If you maintain Webpacker and you're watching this stream right now, kindly, please remove Node SASS. Please.
Master.
If you don't want to, come on the stream and tell me why. Otherwise,
yep, they have a default SASS rule that uses the SASS loader because they assume everyone in the world uses SASS.
And it's not going to build. So,
I bet that goes away soonish. With how much everyone's moving over to Tailwind, I bet it goes away. But maybe not. I mean, the way people use Tailwind is wrong in a lot of cases.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of CSS still being written, and I'm like, what? Why?
Don't.
Why are you doing that? I create like default fields and default buttons, but that's it. And that's just because I write a lot of forms and I get tired of duplicating them. Yeah, most of them aren't even classes. They're like actually default styling on the element.
I usually just end up doing view components. That's worked really well for me. So I have like a button component. Yeah, they're great, dude.
Yeah, I just haven't gotten around to them yet.
Very nice. Actually,
if I did view components, I would 100% have to write helpers to wrap them because I cannot stand seeing all the something component.new shit in all the templates. It drives me insane.
Yeah. You know, you could actually write a, I'm thinking about it.
Yes, you could.
Yes, you could. I'm going to go to a different project. A helper, app helper, application helper, this thing, where you do like a component name options.
No. You list all of the component files, decompose their naming, define a method for every single one of them. So if you have a button component, you find that and you define a button helper.
So you'd end up doing like button title, blah, blah, something.
Yeah.
So much potential for conflict there.
Nope. There's
I guess you could always do button component.
Nope. I don't want a button component. I want a button. I want a button. I don't care that it's a component. I want a button.
You could probably do something cool with that.
It's literally a requirement for me to do that in order to ever use view components. I just I can't get myself around it. Hey, look, Node SASS didn't compile up there, so why would it compile this time? What's up with your Node SASS, dude?
I don't know, man.
It's all broken. We can't do anything. Game over. We failed today.
So,
we'll attempt it again next week.
A therapy session where we come on, we do some Rails.
It's one of those bad therapy sessions
about life. But this is one of those therapy sessions where you go in. We got the
guest user done. And granted, we just copied the code that I'd already written, but some days this is just how engineering works. You just try and 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 try, and it just doesn't work out. And you know what you get good at through the years of engineering is knowing when to just stop and call it a day and move on. Go play some ping pong, some foosball, or in this remote world, babysit your kids.
Or
I miss the old days.
Pour a glass of whiskey.
Yeah, I mean, we could finish this up with a little drink and something. I don't know.
Well, let's just wrap it up. Well, thanks for tuning into Rails Therapy. Hope you enjoyed a little bit. If you did, subscribe, give us a like. If you didn't, subscribe, give us a like.
And remember, 2:45 p.m. Eastern, there is a new video out on my channel, trobark.com.